What is up, heifers and friends? How are you doing? If you are new here to this channel, welcome to Java and Journeys with Jillian. We are here at the Florida State Fair, and you know what we're going to do. We're going to check out some good eats, see what experiences they have going on, and take you along with me. It is a beautiful evening here in Florida. It is not super hot, thank God. It's actually starting to cool off now that we are getting into the evening. So let's go ahead and get along this journey. So we just actually got out of the expo hall, which strategically they put the entrance of the fair directly in front of the expo hall. So you had to actually walk through the expo hall just to get out here. I did not want to take you all through the expo hall because for those of you all that have been to a state fair and expo hall, they're just selling a bunch of different merch. Some things are interesting, but this is what you're here for. You are here to look at the fair. And of course, I cannot wait to see what kind of food and treats we can get this evening. Let's go ahead and check out the festivities. I admire people who are talented like this, who can play multiple instruments at once. It's super impressive. But we are not trying to get a strike over here with the music, so hopefully YouTube does not pick that up. And he just finished. I am actually going to head over to the information station first to see if they had a brochure that will actually tell us what kind of treats we can get around here, because I did see one on Instagram, but I don't know if someone actually made that themselves or if they picked that up here. So let's check it out. All right, while we are looking for several places to try nosh, because if you're going to a state fair, you have to try the fair food. What is really cool and an unexpected surprise is that on Thursdays at the Florida State Fair, they have $3 after 3 o'clock, which we did not know that. So that is awesome. And we did not have to pay for parking. The free parking, I think, is daily, but the $3 after 3 is specifically on Thursdays. On top of that, there are some food vendors that do offer $3 bites as well, which is awesome. You know we love a good deal over here. And as we're walking, of course, you see like different vendors, and this Peachy Donut Baking Company is awesome. We are definitely going to grab a donut. You all see those donuts like with the icing dripping out the window. So good. We are definitely going to get those donuts. I've had them before. They are delicious, and I've only ever gotten them at the Florida State Fair and the Central Florida State Fair, so I cannot wait to get into that. And here's a great view of the Ferris wheel, which I actually don't know if I'm going to get on any rides today. I am very paranoid about rides at carnivals and state fairs because oftentimes, now it depends on the state fair and the fairgrounds, but you know, these rides are just built up, and I'm like, no, I need something that is permanent, something that is regularly tested. And obviously I know they test these things as they assemble them, but y'all, I'm paranoid like that. But we'll see, because I almost wouldn't mind. I want to say that the, of course, Ferris wheel here is a permanent fixture, as well as the Skyliner up ahead, and I wouldn't mind hopping on that and just get a really nice view. I am looking forward to showing you all what the view looks like from the top if we happen to get into it. And let's check out some of these vendors as we're walking by. And I love okra, and I see they have deep fried okra. That's not terribly unusual, and I do like to try things that are uncommon at the state fair instead of something I can potentially get like at a restaurant or in fast food. So we're going to continue our quest to look for some unique food items. We are passing by George's Fun Food. They have pork chop on a stick, and look at some of the food being grilled up. You see the infamous turkey legs. I love getting kebabs, and if you want to feel like you're not being completely unhealthy, I think something that you could do to get a lot of protein, and look at me giving you all, as a fellow heifer, some good healthy food tips, but get some nice grilled food, get you your protein, and split like a couple of sweet things, and you won't feel as guilty. I can't promise you that I'm going to follow that advice today, but seeing all this meat being cooked like makes me super excited to try some grilled meat. And this particular food stall also has $3 pulled pork sliders as a part of the $3 after 3 that they have on Thursdays. I may check that out. We'll see. All right, we're gonna get into this slider. So they didn't have barbecue sauce. They had teriyaki and a hot sauce. So my co-producer put some hot sauce on it. Let's see. Okay, that's not dry. I thought it was going to be, but that has some good flavor. A nice little bite. And you know, you can't go wrong by putting a little bit of hot sauce to add that flavor. But yeah, it's good. It's solid. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6 to start. It's not exceptional. It's not dry. The bread is like really nice and soft. So yeah, it's just fine. It's good. It's a 6. I am also really relieved that this is not so crazy packed on a Thursday evening. And also to note, this is, by the time I'm recording this is President Day holiday weekend. And for me, I really wanted to get out here at the end of the workday on the weekday, again, not knowing that this was a $3 Thursday. So that's just a fortunate surprise. But because I just didn't want to deal with it being like excessively crowded, I have not had a good history going to the state fairs here in Florida because they just tend to get really crazy. But this is nice. Like, there are a lot of people out, but there's room to walk. No one's acting crazy. The lines aren't super long. So if you are in a position where, and I think you could say this about any experience, right? Where you can come out on a weekday evening, obviously that's probably going to be your best bet. Okay, I'm excited because this is giving me California Fair vibes. We have some Korean corn dogs here. I am curious to see what they have. And here are the options, which I like that they are simple. All right, here is our half and half dog, which is a all beef dog with mozzarella. And of course, fried to deep golden perfection. Let's try it out. And look at that pool. What do you think, Whitney? All right, I'm gonna try this out for myself. All right, everyone, let's get into it. Here's the inside. My co-producer took a bite. Okay, I'm sad. Mine did not have the same cool effect, but that's okay. That's good. It tastes like, I haven't gotten to the beef yet because this is a half and half, so the upper part of this is cheese, the lower part is a beef hot dog. But this just tastes like a giant fried mozzarella stick. And for those of you all that love your Korean corn dogs, there are some that just have wild combinations. These are very tame by comparison, but this is good, and this is actually fried all the way.
I wish I had marinara sauce.
That's the effect that I was hoping for the first go round. But story time. So when we lived in Southern California and we went to one of the state fairs, I can't remember which one it was, they had these like crazy combinations of Korean hot dogs. My sister got one. Yo, when I tell you all that corn dog was not cooked all the way, that's kind of gross, right? But there was no cheese pool, there was nothing. It was like this unicorn effect, so it was supposed to be like multicolored, and you can just tell they were backed up. It was a popular stand, and they were just rushing through it. So we just went back. They were nice. They gave her her money back, but it was really disappointing because it was really cool. It was supposed to be like rainbow colors. Listen, I'd rather it be a basic stand like that where you're not doing the most, but then producing the least. You know what I'm saying? So that is delicious. I will let you all know once I get down to the beef part if that's good or not, but I'm anticipating for it to just taste like a, you know, corn dog at that point. I do wish that it came with some mozzarella sauce or something. Like, you can get ketchup. They had some sauces sitting there, but a nice like tomato chutney or something would go really well with that.
Donuts are across the street.
And over right here, they actually have a pickle sub sandwich, and I'll show you all really quick the picture because I'm not going to get the sandwich. I do like sandwiches. I don't love pickles like this, but you can get a sandwich where instead of getting bread, you have pickles as your buns. I think my sister says she's going to try to get one of those on the way out, so I'll definitely film that and show you all what it looks like if you're interested. All right, we are going to continue on our culinary journey. It looks like, oh, there's a magic demonstration going on over here. Pretty cool.
I'm going to try a different way this time and using those scissors
But
over there.
again,
I got another pair instead of
though,
my pocket.
you know, I'm
These
sure
right
the
there.
magic
Magic
and
areas.
all that. I am here for some food, y'all. And here we have like some stuffed baked potatoes that look interesting and some Cajun Creole seafood in this stall. Okay, so here's another one of those interesting food items. So they have a seafood oil baked potato. I am trying to convince my co-producer and sister to get this to see if they want to split it. But it has butter, cheese, sweet corn, and dewy sausage topped with a seafood combo of shrimp and crab and garlic butter sauce. Look at how wild this looks. This stall also has some crab legs. I'm talking crab legs. Oh my God, y'all. They have soft shell crab, but frog legs as well. And I don't know that I'm going to be quite that adventurous to get the frog's legs. And as my co-producer had mentioned, he was like, oh, it's not easy being green. Ha 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 ha. He has jokes. I don't think I can do it, y'all. I need someone to give me a frog leg, but not tell me it's a frog leg, though it's going to look like it. And everything else on there, like the soft shell crab that they had, I've had soft shell crab before. That's pretty common to get. They did have a grouper sandwich, which looks really good. So I don't know. And just didn't really see anything that looked fun, that screamed like fair food to me, that I want to try. So we're gonna keep going. Here at this stand, they have the classic like funnel cakes that's very common here for fair food here in the US. And they have this Mexican grill here with a bunch of tacos, quesadillas, and all the Mexican food favorites that you can enjoy. And then here's this like slushy stand. I don't know that I'm going to get any slushies because though the weather is really nice, it is quite warm. And you don't know how I am about excessive sugar in slushies and everything. I just don't want to get nauseous, and I'm still trying to get some good eats in, so I may bypass the slushie at least for right now. Here's some more stalls. Well, I'm not really sure what to try next, and I haven't really seen anything that has captivated me, so we're gonna keep looking. One of the classic fair favorites that my sister and I like to indulge in is corn. Not necessarily like the Mexican street corn, but just some good old grilled corn on the cob. And so my sister's actually at this stand right now. And look at how good everything looks. Like I said, you can't go wrong with a good barbecue and things that are grilled or broiled. So she is going to actually get the corn. My co-producer is peeping out if there are other places that sound interesting for us to try something. So we're going to keep going on this journey. Okay, here is the corn. Look at that butter just glistening. She dipped it in a whole vat of butter. Mo butter, mo better. Y'all know how we like to do things here in the South, but this looks so good. Let's get into this corn. We actually just sprinkled a bit more salt on this. My sister's already taken a bite, and she has graciously allowed me to take a bite of this corn. So let's try it out. I'm sorry. I have lip gloss now on the corn. I'll try to eat some of the lip gloss. Dad! Can't do nothing, y'all. Yeah, this is good. It tastes a lot better with the salt on it. I'm sorry, Whitney. You all probably can't see this, but I have lip gloss now I was trying to be cute for you all. And now my sister was rolling her eyes at me. Here you go, Whitney. It's not that bad. My God. Listen, just take a napkin. Do you all have siblings that you actually like? Let me know.
That was my one.
She act like the world's gonna fall just because there's a little bit of lip gloss. Mom, I know you're watching. You need to come get your child. Okay, y'all, and as we're walking, I, of course, because what is Java and Journeys if we don't have a little bit of Java in our lives? I see at the cinnamon roll stand some frozen coffee. That may be something we try. We want to get our little Java fix on. And it looks like they have different flavors. Okay, so that's a maybe. I'm a little bit nervous that if I walk out of here with that donut and I get that, I am basically going to have diabetes. But we'll see. We'll see about getting it, not about me getting diabetes, y'all. And yeah, there's just like so many stalls to choose from. It's so hard to figure out like where and how to pick your poison. Like, look at some of this. It looks so good. So yeah, we are going to keep taking a look and see if we find something interesting. So we'll probably walk into the ag booth just to see some of the animals. Y'all know I'm an animal lover. We have this fry stand and fresh squeezed lemonade. And my co-producer was saying that he saw that there are a couple of stalls that have like a pizza that, uh-oh y'all, I'm getting distracted, but look. Y'all know we need to get our cowboy hat for the Cowboy Carter tour, so we may be peeping that out and seeing what that is all about, because I'm like, I need to get a cowboy hat. But like low-key, I don't want to pay a lot of money because I'm not, especially living in Florida, it's just so hot and I don't like my head to be sweating. I mean, you'll see, like, look at this. You can't lay anything down here. And it's not even as humid as it typically is in the summer, but uh-oh, y'all, getting distracted again. This looks really good, our Noir Kitchen. So we may definitely be checking that out, because y'all know I am all about supporting Black-owned businesses. And it is Black History Month. Happy Black History Month out there. So I may be going back and peeping that out. But going back after a few distractions, he saw that there's a pizza that has like a ranch sauce and pickles. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll try that for you all. So I'm going to meditate on that too, because I'm just like, that feels like a disaster. And I like eating dill pickles, but not like pickles topped on pizza or bizarre things. But we'll see. Maybe I'll try it just for you all to have something to give you something to talk about, right? So we'll see, but I'm definitely, I think, going to check out what's at that Noir Kitchen. Now look at this stand. Of course, they have some Java, some hot coffee, iced coffee, and waffles, apple dumplings. Ugh, I'm just seeing too many things that I want to get. And I'm trying to pick my poison. We're actually making our way back over to our Noir Kitchen just to see what they have. Because again, like, I want to try something different. So let's check this out. Okay, and it may be a little bit hard to see the menu, and I kind of want to step back so that way if there are other people that are looking, because there's like a little bit of a crowd going here, which is really nice. And folks who have just ordered who are just waiting for their food. But I am actually going to try their fried ribs. I have never had a fried rib, so why not? He fried everything here at the State Fair. And for my two sides, we're going to try the 6 cheese mac and the smoked beans with bacon. Y'all, I am ready to throw down. They also have some rice and peas, which of course is like one of those kind of like Jamaican Caribbean classics. But all that, and I want to say it's around $21. So I am looking forward to trying this out and show you all how good this is. Okay, and we're getting some more of that grill action here. And then if you're interested in learning a little bit more about our Noir Kitchen, here's their information here. I cannot wait. I am very confident that this is going to be really good. I have high hopes. I cannot wait to try it out. Y'all, this is what I'm talking about. This is like the stuff that a state fair is made of. Look at these fried ribs. Again, I've never had fried ribs, so this is going to be a first for me. And underneath the ribs, check this out. We have our macaroni and cheese and also our smoked beans with bacon. Let's get into it. Y'all forgive me because I know I'm talking with my mouth full. I just took a hit of that rib. I was a little bit nervous because I'm like, oh, if it's a fried rib, it's probably going to be dry. My people don't disappoint. That rib is flavorful, nice and smoky. And peep this out. You can see the juices. The only thing I wish is that it had more sauce, but y'all, the flavor is popping on this. It is not dry. It is so good. Let's try this mac and cheese. Look at this. You see that smoke. Everything's nice and hot. Baby, nothing has been sitting out. Nothing has been sitting under a heat lamp. Let me tell you something. And this is a business that we saw on the outside of the truck that's located in Central Florida. This macaroni and cheese, Disney could never. Not that I was expecting them to, but they could never. Y'all. Our Noir kitchen did not come to play. They came to slay. And let me tell you, like, it's fun to try like the crazy, outrageous things at a state fair, and I say go for it, especially if you're traveling in and you're at any state, right? And there are some states that are just known for their state fairs, like Texas or Minnesota. And while I do think there is a place for the crazy, outrageous foods, I want something unique and different and good, delicious, or even something maybe it's not entirely unique, but something you can't just get at a restaurant anywhere else. Baked beans, hitting. Listen, I'm sorry, I have to quit talking to y'all because I'm gonna continue to throw down here. Y'all, that was absolutely delicious. We are now going to, now that we've gotten our eat on, we're gonna let our food settle a little bit and actually head over to the agricultural space just to check out some of the animals and, like I said, work off those delicious fried ribs. We're actually passing by our kitchen as we speak. Like I said, y'all, that was all I needed. That was absolutely delicious. Now, let's get our country girl on and check out some of the ag, which I always like looking at some of the like chickens because they legit have like these unique feathers. And y'all, like, I did not grow up in the country, so I am truly a city girl. When we moved to Florida, something that I thought was so interesting and unique was all the wildlife. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never seen these type of birds or animals. I have not actually seen, like, out in my neighborhood a gator, but I'm looking forward to peeping out some animals and seeing what the girls, the chickens, are giving tonight. Okay, y'all, the plan. My sister has actually not really had anything substantial since we've been here. She just had like a little bit of the corn. So we're actually going to try to find her something to eat. And we poked our heads in like that agricultural building. And it's really just like a mini petting zoo toward the end. So no fun looking chickens just yet. Actually, I don't know if they have that here tonight, but we are just going to continue to enjoy the views and see if we can find my sister something to eat, because again, like, the fair has so many options and it's sometimes hard to figure out like what is it that you want to spend your calories on. Y'all, you have to be strategic with your calories. At least for me, I can't eat like a lot of food at one time. So after like a couple bites of something, which is why I like it when my co-producer and sister come with me, because we all typically just will like split things. My sister really wasn't feeling eating any like fried ribs or anything like that. So we're gonna keep looking around, see what we can get into. I'm gonna continue to show you all the lights. This is just so lovely. I am actually really happy I decided to come out here because, y'all, let me tell you, Initially, I wasn't sure if I wanted to come out this evening. A, because it's just been a long day at work, and also because, like I said, I haven't had a good track record with truly enjoying some of the Florida-specific state fairs. This one is a good one. The Central one I thought was all right. The Strawberry Festival is a chop for me. I will not be going and doing the Strawberry Festival. And I just want to tell you all, like, I think like folks on Instagram and TikTok, I'm all about the hustle. But sometimes they make stuff look a bit too good. And to the point where, you know, you try something out because you see something like, you know, influencers, whatever, say, oh, go to this place. Oh, look, we have people flying on a trapeze in the back over there. But you go and you try some stuff out, and you're like, oh my God, this is not at all how it looked, right? It's a brief depiction of something on IG or TikTok, and it's truly not like indicative of a full experience. It's like a snapshot of an experience. So I have landed myself in situations where I walk into something and I'm like, what the F-U-C-K? And so for me, I'm just like, once I try something out and it's just overall a chop, then it's a chop. I'm not going to keep spending my dollars and coins at something that doesn't bring me joy. So this has actually been an enjoyable night. So we're going to keep going on our food hunt. I'll check back in with you all in just a little bit. And when I say there's something for everybody, there's truly something for everyone. Yep. Like, they have a cheese curd stand over along the way. Look at this beautiful view as we're walking by. I love how at the Florida State Fair they have like that body of water in the center. But yeah, some cheese curds for all of our cheese curd lovers out there. And we have like the lemonade stand. Bring your lemonade. All right. So we're going to stop here. My sister's going to get some cool, refreshing lemonade. And of course, we're right here next to this classic bisque French fry stand. This is also a very popular staple at the state fairs here in Florida. All right, and here is the lemonade, and my sister says it's really good. Y'all know I don't want to get any lip gloss on her straw. She looks at me, so I won't, and also I'm really full, so, but she said this is really good. Like, this is actually fresh lemonade with some good peach flavoring. It's not like all made from a mix, and you see all the flavors that they have here. And then my co-producer, he's actually going to this French fry stand because as a part of the $3 after 3 deal, they have a $3 cup of fries that you can get. And if you look on the inside, there's just like a whole lemon. And they have that good ice. This looks really refreshing, so I might grab one of these on my way out. Right here are French fries. My co-producer was saying that they actually spray a little bit of apple cider vinegar for some added flavor at the top. I'm gonna try one of these because, like I said, y'all, I'm pretty full, but I'll do this for you. I'll try one. One is not gonna kill me. All right, let's try this nice and hot. Again, not something that tastes like it's just been sitting in a lamp all day, right? It's good, but it needs some salt.
I like it without salt.
Really? So my sister's a chick, she likes these without salt, and they have salt sitting out and all sorts of seasonings you can put on these. So you can put what you want, but this is nice, crispy, and the apple cider vinegar spray is not like I bite into this and I taste vinegar. So I think it's probably just like a nice little way to bring out maybe some of the flavor of the fry. So I'm lying. They have apple cider vinegar spray. You can spray it on top of the fry because I was like, wow, I'm guessing this is just to bring flavor to the fry. I don't taste any vinegar. So if you actually want to add vinegar, especially if you like having malt vinegar on top of your fries, they have that here at this particular stand. And as we turn the corner, there is this Latin food stall. And they have some pina coladas, arepas, just like a lot of great Latin food options. And we see like the pineapples, so that's good. That tells me that they probably blend theirs a bit fresh. And I'll look, like I was thinking when we turned the corner, there probably wouldn't be a lot down here. Sorely mistaken. They have this soft serve ice cream stand, mini donuts, just a lot over here. So we're still on the quest to see if we can find something for my sister to eat, and we'll see what we can get into on this side of the fair. And I'm looking at this stand over here that has the funnel cake and elephant ears. Do you all like elephant ears? There are a couple of stands here that for the $3 after 3 that offer a mini elephant ear. And of course, it's basically just like a massive piece of fried dough that's in the shape of like an elephant ear, topped with cinnamon. You can kind of see it a little bit over there in the stand, but they are so good. And especially when you get it like nice and hot and the butter's melted on it. We have some sirloin tips over here. Again, like corn dogs are just like such a popular thing. So a lot of these stands have corn dogs, but you can see some of the food on display and look at like the fried crispy potatoes, like kind of like chips, like ribbons, potato ribbons, with like some toppings. No, it's just like, it could just feel so overwhelming, right? With all these options. Thankfully, I had some good food. And then we have like a little Greek stand over here, so you can get your pita on, your shish kebab. I love the fact that there's just like really, especially at the Florida State Fair, there's just truly something for everyone. Another long line over here for the Smitty's original corn dog. So this is another thing that you can do as a technique. If you're ever feeling stuck in figuring out what is something that is legitimately good, and you're like, oh my God, I'm at an impasse, I literally don't know what to get, look and see where the lines are. And take your time, don't just rush into something, but like really take a look and see, what are people getting? What do they seem like they're enjoying? Or do you see someone like taking a bite of something and throwing it out? Like do a little bit of people watching and see where people are migrating. Also, as you all can see, it's dark now, so it's dinner time. A lot of people are trying to get their eat on right now. It has gotten a little bit busier, but it's a little bit cleared out here. My co-producer wanted to try a couple of rides, but it's not as intense. And I think again, because some people are trying to go ahead and get something going. Oh my gosh, distraction. There is another coffee stand over here. I'm definitely going to try something, but we'll see, because I think this is the, what is this, the second or third stand, and this is actually the Cinnamon Saloon, so we may check out and see what they have going on over here. Also, peep out this bubble waffle and bubble tea stand over here. This has a little bit of a crowd. I love me a good bubble waffle. What about you? Drop them in the comments if you ever had a bubble waffle.
It's wild.
Those are so good. I have had them from Happy Lemon. If you're unfamiliar with Happy Lemon, it is a bubble tea chain. I believe Happy Lemon may be all over the US, but I feel like they're definitely very popular on the West Coast. I absolutely love Happy Lemon. We have another turkey leg stall. I just wanted to pan out and show you all just what I'm surrounded by right now. This is just insane. And I don't know, like I said, that we're gonna actually ride anything. My husband really wanted to, but, AKA co-producer, but he's actually, I think, going to hang it up because the wait times are kind of long, and they have like a little fast lane, but if you get a fast lane here, you have to get it for all the rides. It's not just for one ride specifically, so sadly enough, maybe passing on riding on something. My sister is peeping out some of the plushies that they have because she is a beast when it comes to carnival games, so if she sees something that she likes, she may try a carnival game or two, but I haven't really seen a plushie that seems like very unique and interesting, but if she finds something, she may try her hand at it. So yeah, we're just gonna keep walking around and seeing what is out here. And speaking of plushies, I kind of want to show you all what some of these carnival games look like. They have these like extra large unicorns here. And then you can see some of the watermelon slices. I am terrible at the carnival game. Oh my gosh, Blue Shoes on Target, bro. I am terrible. Do not ask me to play anything. I will spend your whole bank account trying to win a plush that probably cost $0.25 to make. But my sister is at Carnival games.
We got room for.
All right, we have made a full loop, so we're actually going to work our way backwards a little bit. And what is great is that we actually just found out that the gate on Thursdays, and I think this is probably in general, to the state fair, at least for tonight, closes at 9. But that doesn't mean they kick everyone out at 9, so that's actually really good. So we don't have to feel rushed. So we may actually hit up that one coaster that my co-producer wants to do after all. But I think we're going to wait until it gets closer to 9, see if the line dies down so we're not actually spending a lot of time in line. And until then, we're actually making our way back through all the Carnival games and just seeing if there's something that we want to try out. And again, like for us, like we just like walking around and hanging out. There's not really like a specific agenda. I've gotten some good food. I do want to get some dessert. But yeah, just checking out the scene.
Here it comes.
And
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
it's funny how
You can be next, guys. Come on.
they are literally like trying to pull whomever they can, and that's how they get you, y'all. Don't fall for it. It's just so funny to me how people will spend so much of their money trying to win these little games that are already rigged and set up, right? Something like this, though, is super doable. So we're just going to continue our walk through, check out some of the rides and what they have going on over here. I don't know what's happening here. Pushing this? Is this like a push to start situation? I don't know. It's hilarious to me. I guess it is like a true push to start. Wow. I guess they let gravity like take over. Wow. My guy actually pushed this ride, literally pushed the start. And this is going to go considerably faster. Y'all, story time. So when I was a kid, I think I told you all before that I get motion sickness really bad. I cannot do these rides. So as a kid, I went on this. My cousin, my sister, this is when we lived in Georgia. So we're at the Columbus State Fair. And I don't remember this part, but my sister said after we got off, I was so sick, I threw up. My family got their foot-long hot dogs, and then we were out. We left because I got so sick. I'm not even shocked because I cannot, y'all. I really wish I could do rides like this for the hell of it, but I would be passed out. My stomach would be exiting my throat. Here's another one that I absolutely cannot at all ride. Drop down in the comments. Do you all have motion sickness? Do you love rides like this? I really wish I can do it, y'all. I can't. But it looks like a lot of fun. We have here, I guess, I'm not really sure how this one works. Oh, I guess the duck probably has something underneath it, and you probably have to get like certain matches or whatever. Oh, look at the Marios and the Princess Peach. Okay, y'all. The women are a little bit scantily clad as the backdrop of this ride, but look at this one. Yet another one. Looks like a lot of fun, though. Oh my God. I have never seen a ride like this. You all see this? This is wild. What are some of your favorite Carnival rides? You'll have to drop down in the comments and tell me. Oh my God. Y'all, the way that this thing is rocking, let me tell you something. I would just have syrup all over myself. Oh my gosh, it's wild. Okay, y'all, these are more of my games over here. Play a little bit of skee ball, but the prizes reflect the ease of some of these Carnival games. Like, look at that. Clearly these are meant for kids, but y'all, this is the best I could probably do. I'm not even gonna hold you. And look at the airbrush stand right here, bringing us back to the 90s. I would not mind actually getting a fun airbrush shirt. Oh, those were so popular. Look at me aging myself. Those were so popular when I was in high school.
Check here, who's it gonna be? Stop.
Of course.
Check there and see.
We have our classic air swing
Down there,
going
number
on.
1. Any prize you'd like, pick it up.
Y'all, look at the Kraken. That smoke just glistening. Oh, I really wish I could do some of these rides because they look like so much fun, but I can't. Y'all, look how wild this looks. Oh my God. Y'all, I cannot. This is wild. Oh my goodness. Insane. And y'all, check this vending machine out, or I shouldn't say vending machine, but this gaming machine. And it's these ultra big plushies that you can, of course, like play to win and see if you can actually pick it out. Y'all, I can, like, these are so bad, and I don't even know how the mechanics work, but we already know. Like, it shows us right here. And they make it look like it's going to be so seamless and easy. Oh, you just like navigate the button over. The button will snap the string. Y'all, please. My goodness. But I wouldn't mind having this like Hello Kitty or the Donkey Kong. Okay, so my sister finally found a game that she's going to play. She's going to do like one of those water gun target games because there is a plushie that she found. It's like one of the seagulls with the fries in their mouth. And I'll show you all. She's getting ready right here. There's a few people sitting on this side and the opposite side.
Thank you.
And the prize that she's trying to win.
Where are you sitting?
Right over there across the way. Super cute. And so you all know that that is inspired by Carnival, of course. So it looks like the game's about to start.
Focus on your target.
All right, let's take a look.
Ow.
Let's see if she's gonna get it.
I can't. I said ready,
So we have
steady. Push the button for the water. Promise you. Ready,
Uh-oh.
set, race time. Ooh, that was a very good start.
Here she goes.
All the way to the top. Look at him go. Watch the ride.
Duck is going.
Who's gonna win the prize? They're neck and neck. It's close. Number 6. And she's still beating.
Hey, we're together.
I think she was very
We're gonna do
close.
it again. Race after race. We only play for choice.
Y'all, Whitney was so close. I thought she had actually had it, but the other woman that was sitting to her left just like barely eked her out, and she already had like her aim set. And we were talking to Whitney about it, and she was like, yeah, I was trying to get the aim together, and like she just barely had it, so better luck next time. All right, everyone, so my co-producer grabbed a cotton candy tea, which is not common, from a tea stand that they have around here. I'll show you all really quick. So they have these tea stands throughout, and you can actually get like a refillable mug or jar that they have right here, but they have all sorts of flavors. And my co-producer actually got it's half tea, half cotton candy. This is made with unsweet tea, and the cotton candy, of course, is the sweet syrup. So let's try it out. Cheers. Thank you for joining this journey with me. That's actually pretty good. That's not bad. I think it helps that it's not overly sweet because it doesn't have the sweet tea base, it's the unsweet tea, but it's nice. I mean, it's just like tea. It's like you dipped some cotton candy in tea. This is good. It's wild. This is not something I would just like walk up and get. These are not flavors I would typically put together. I'm typically more of like get like a fruit syrup with the tea, but yeah, this isn't bad at all. Yes, we are at the coveted donut stand where we have actually been waiting in line for a while. Y'all, the donuts are 100% worth the wait. You can see them glistening right here. and they are so good. Let me show you all how crazy this line is. So you saw at the one stand how long the line was. Look at how long this line is for these donuts. Now, mind you, while we were waiting in line, we were probably about where the French fry stand is right here. It was not this long. And this is almost, I still think this is not as bad as the other stand that literally had the line wrapped around that I showed you all. This one ends right here, so it's long. And there was a woman that was like, "What are y'all waiting in line for?" You know, in the Southern voice. We're like, "Oh, donuts." She was like, "Absolutely not." And I'm like, "I feel you, ma'am, but it's worth the wait. It is worth the wait." So I also cannot wait to take these donuts home and try them out. All right, y'all, our journey is coming to a close. So as we head out, we're gonna grab some sweet treats to get the bacon cinnamon roll. Look at all that. You can get it topped with caramel. My sister was going to get the pecan roll, and literally right as we walked up, someone nabbed it. So we're gonna see if they have any more of that. If they don't, she's going to get the strawberry and cream cinnamon roll, and then they have plain right there. But come on now, you gotta do, you know, bacon on anything makes it taste better, so they say. I'm really funny about like bacon wrap things. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this, but my co-producer really wanted to try, and it does look delicious, so we're gonna see. And my sister started taking a couple bites. She said this is really delicious. So this is the strawberry and cream cinnamon roll, and y'all, she's so sweet. She went ahead and hooked me up with the pecan cinnamon roll. I really want to try that. You see all those like pecans, and got it topped with some caramel. And she also asked me if I wanted to top it with cream cheese, but I want my co-producer who does not love cream cheese to also be able to take a couple bites. So this looks so good. I cannot wait to try this at home. All right, and we're right over here at the outrageous ice cream stand to see if they have this strawberry shortcake ice cream cone. Kind of like, for those of you that are familiar here in the US, how they have like the strawberry shortcake, the Mayfield strawberry shortcake, cream popsicles. We're gonna see if the cone version of that, actually they do have, it's right over here. So this is what we're aiming to get. We're gonna see how good these are. All right, y'all, here is our strawberry shortcake ice cream cone. Yo, my co-producer just said he paid $14 for this. I don't know how I feel about it. This is definitely, without even biting it, I'm gonna tell y'all right now that this is totally overpriced for what it is. But hey, we're at the fair. We're just gonna enjoy the experience. So let's try this and see if it's any good. If you had the strawberry shortcake Mayfield ice cream pop, that tastes exactly like it. It's good. It's very nostalgic. Bro, it is not worth $14. Like, you pretty much just pay 14 bucks for a vanilla ice cream cone with some strawberry shortcake crumble on top. If I would have known it was $14, I wasn't really paying attention. I probably would have said maybe pass on that, but that's okay. Again, we're at the state fair. We're having a good time. So y'all, this concludes our journey. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment. Tell me, what are some of your favorite fair foods? What do you like to do at the state fairs that are in your area? I'm very curious. And maybe even, what are some popular state fair locations that you've been? Have you been to the Texas State Fair or Minnesota? And also, what have we learned today? Well, we learned that my people can throw down. It doesn't matter whether it's at a state fair. It doesn't matter whether it's at a restaurant. We know how to throw down in the kitchen, period. We learned that in the right hands, fried ribs can be tasty. Thank you, Norar Kitchen, for making my culinary journey a delight tonight. Y'all, I'll catch you on the next journey. See you real soon. Bye.